Hi guys, welcome back to another flammable episode of Salwood Automotive. And in today's episode we're going to be dealing with how to replace your fuel filter, guys. So I'm just going to get straight into it. And what's important to note is that obviously when you're working with your fuel filter and you're working with fuel, you need to take a lot of safety precautions. What I've done here is I've jacked up the vehicle. You don't have to jack it up. Could actually do this job without the vehicle being jacked up, but for the purposes of filming and also to give you the best view that I can, because it's difficult to film this when I'm all alone. Briefly, just the tools that we require is going to be you need to have your pre-prepped fuel filter. That means you need to have your clips put on before the time. You don't want to do that while you're busy changing the fuel, because fuel will come out of the fuel line, guys. And you'll also need your fuel clip pliers. Now fuel clip pliers are not absolutely essential. You can do this with two small screwdrivers, two short screwdrivers. You also will need your Torx sockets. One of them is going to be used to release the bracket at the bottom, and then of course some device to ratchet, whether it's mechanical or battery operated, to loosen up the bracket that holds the fuel filter. Also remember to have some form of a container. I've got my trusty beach towel here, quite a few thick layers of it, just to catch any fuel that actually comes out of the fuel system, but it's best to have something at the bottom. And guys, remember to take as much caution as possible. Don't have anything flammable or anything that can cause sparks, because you are dealing with fuel. So without any further delay, let's get started. Okay guys, the first thing you want to do is to depress this clip here. And I'm using my trusty fuel clamp pliers, fuel clip pliers, at least, not clamp. I'm just going to hold him here. You have to depress him and push him back. Takes a bit of effort. You'll see slowly but surely he's coming loose. Once you got into a certain point, he'll just come off by himself. Now, as I said earlier on, just be careful. There may be some fuel coming out from here, that you've make sure that you've let the vehicle stand, or you've actually depressurized the fuel line. But I just let it stand for a long time, maybe 2 hours, and then I start and then I do this. Okay, so we're going to take our cloth, let's put it over. We know the line's going to come off very shortly. He's loose. There we go. There's going to be a drip. Guys, that's fine. We just want to loosen him up first. We know he's loose. We just put him back in place there. Don't do anything else. Just leave him here and we'll let that drip onto our beach towel. So what we'll do next, guys, is the rear clip. And it's exactly the same as the front one. I know you're not going to be able to see it so well now. I can't give you a good shot of it, but it's exactly the same. So depress the clip, make sure both tabs are down, and then just pull back slowly. There we go. That's what happens. And off he comes. And yes, you are going to have a little bit of fuel. Just be prepared for that. And now we just need to work quickly. And guys, because this is fuel, you want to make sure you've got nothing here that produces a spark. And what we're going to do is just loosen up our... We're loosening up our clamp. It's holding the fuel filter in place. Go, take the screw out, put it somewhere safe. All we have to do is, I'm going to remove my piece of sandpaper, as I explained, my little spacer. And then we're going to pull this plug off here as well. He will just come off like that. And we can take out our fuel filter fairly easily. Right, we've got our pre-prep filter. Guys, you want to take note of the flow. The flow must be to the front before you put it in, so make sure that it's facing the front of the vehicle. And first thing you're going to do is just to get it into the bracket, just like that. And we'll do the rear one first, and it's very simple exercise. Make sure that your clips are lined up, and it's as easy as that, guys. Easy as that. So I'll show you on the front one what that looks like. So this clip here, these tabs must be going into the slot here. So that is important. I hope you can see that. And all we do is, once you line them up, you just press it in Just give it a good press, and they will click. There we go. That's it, and it's in. That's all you need to do. Simple as that, guys. So that piece will stick out there, and that's that there. Now we're going to put back our spacer. In my case, you probably won't have a spacer, but in my case, I do have my trusty spacer here, because I don't want my pump, at least I don't want my filter moving around. There we go. Put him in, and I'm just going to leave him like that. Our new petrol filter is installed. We're just going to turn this tight. It's a plastic screw, so you don't need to turn it very tight. But there we go. Done. That's it, guys. It's done. That's pretty tight in there. Yes. Clips are tight. Clips are on. Clip is on here. It's not coming off. Okay, ignition is on. That means that the fuel line is now being pressurized. And when I come back down to the bottom, I see there's absolutely no leaks. I can't see anything dripping down. There's no leaks. Now we're going to start the vehicle. Let's have... Yeah, there she goes. You might get a little stall, a little cutout. Depends how much fuel has been lost. But other than that, there should be no issues. And guys, that's how you change your petrol filter, your fuel filter.